Good evening, folks. I'm Joe Bachman, and this is The Burning is Love. Tonight we're going to try and do a couple pieces. We'll see how quick these actually go. Haven't decided yet. I'm thinking about turning these into dice boxes for the con. So, as always, be sure to check out ndcd.org for a bunch of other great creatives, authors, game designers, streamers. We have it all there. And you can find that here. We all are also working on building an actual social media site over at social.ndcd.org. And if you like what you see and you want to help support us, you can always go to ndcd.org/donations. And with that, we'll get Dawn brought up in here as soon as I switch the things. There we go. And add this in.
Good evening.
There we go. All right, and we need to get the music of Dan Hollifield playing in here. Going to start off with the Never Bank on a Learning Curve album, and we're gonna go. We'll start off with Nice and Easy Does It, track 2.
Free your mind.
And in our chat tonight, we do have the Witzman dude here with us, as Donna likes to call him.
I didn't know if you were ready for comments yet, or where you were at.
Oh, I am ready to go. Actually, I should turn the burner on and let it heat up for a moment.
Forget to do that again.
Yeah, it's a bad habit of mine. So we'll
okay.
show you guys what it looks like beforehand here. So since I know once I turn that light on, it's harder for you all to see, but easier for me to see. But Dawn, I'll let you take it away with the comments.
Okay. Let's see here. And that's one of the Joes saying hi to Carl. And because Carl's like, hello, Joe, independent creator directory, not Joe and everyone else in there. And your crazy
Carl,
little
you
brain
know me
going
so
on
well.
here. And let the non-dancing begin. I love the music that you did choose for the intro and the outro. That is some like music that I want to just. It's really good. I like that. And Donna says, "Hey Joe, Don, and Wixman dude." And Carl says hi to Donna, and Thesis is joining us. Hello.
Hello,
And
Thesis.
Carl is saying Thesis, and probably Foxy.
Yep.
So.
Hello
then
to
I went,
Foxy
"Hey, Carl,
also over
Donna."
there.
Yeah, I said, well, hi, Carl, Donna, Thesis, and yes, Foxy too. Excuse me, I got a little tickle there. Carl said, sorry, Mr. Talker was poking me with questions about Lulu. Ha ha ha. Was that during Nevermind the Furthermore today, or? I don't know. And Thesis says, yes, she's right here on my lap. I mean, never mind. Donna saying hi to Thesis. And Carl said, any chance to help people keep more of the cash from Amazon? Donna said, hey, Foxy. And I said, romance is a wonderful thing. Never lose it. And Thesis says, we try to keep their romance alive. And Carl says, that woman who sings on that track reminds me of the Star Trek theme. Now I'm trying
At the beginning of this song.
Okay, I'm listening yet. Sorry, I'm easily distracted today. Apparently,
You're fine, because I'm trying to listen to it too, and because I've watched a lot of Star Trek lately, so.
And Carl said, no, we were talking via Facebook just now, so it must have been the conversation between Carl and Nick. Tell Nick to get his tushy over here with his wife and child. We'll behave-ish. Carl said maybe it's an instrument and not a voice. Okay, Carl, what you need to do is get into your conjuring pose and get Dan over here so he can answer that question.
Free your mind.
So what we're going to do today is do this outline here first. Get the dragon outlined. We're going to get the banner down below outlined and the little D20 outline done. And then I'm going to switch over to a different tip to be able to fill this in with. Otherwise, doing this with the ballpoint the whole time, we'll be here until next Wednesday with me trying to color this thing in.
I gotta get into the comments here real quick. Donna said, "We'll behave, speak for yourself, Witzman, dude." Carl said, "Just wait long enough and Dan will show up." And he goes, "It wasn't me who said that we'd behave, that was Dawn." I said, "Behave-ish." And he said, "Of all people." I can behave-ish when I need to be.
Yeah, heavy on the ish.
What am I gonna do with you people?
Yeah, there's a lot of different designs that I went through tonight trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And there's a lot of really cool ones that I would love to do, but I think I would need a different burner to actually pull it off. Because I don't have anything with a fine enough tip. Like, I would almost need like a needlepoint tip to try and do some of these.
Christmas just went.
Free your mind.
What's that?
You just missed Christmas.
Oh, for getting a new burner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even know if they actually make something that would come with a fine enough tip to do it, because like it would literally have to be a tip almost like what you would find on a like the ultra fine point Sharpies
Okay.
to be able to do it. Actually, I wonder if I can pull this up real quick.
So, like this kind of tip almost.
Oh, hold on. Let me get this screen out of my way so I can see. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it would have to be a
Little
tip like
noticeable
that.
I
Yeah.
can't get it to focus, but y'all get what I'm talking about.
Like one of them I was looking at doing. Let's see if I can pull it up here right quick. Was it in this one? No, it was in the other one. That one. Oh, that's not how I want that. There we go. Really?
Okay, so Thesis wants to know what this behave means, and that's a pretty around this group. That's a pretty loose definition.
Right. We try to
Exactly, Carl.
keep the show like never mind the furthermore in case Xander is watching.
Xander
Because
or
Xander
Alec
does
Hoffman.
actually really like the wood burning show.
Mhm. But of course, Carl says it's like having a big tip. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
And Donna said she didn't know what behave means either. She'd rather be good than behave.
Okay, so this was one of them that I was thinking about doing tonight.
And she's been told she's very good. Donna is. And that's what women tell me too, Carl.
Switch over to here. Share. Add this in. Hide that. So, like, this is one design I thought about doing tonight, but the intricacy of the dragon and, like, the whole little, like, ring around here, I would either have to do this on a very large piece of wood, or on something this small, I would have to have like a ultra fine point tip.
Kind of the tip that we were just showing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's one that I think would look great on one of these boxes. I just don't have the equipment to do it.
Right. Like Carl said, holy moly, yeah, that chain. Yeah, that is very intricate, but that was gorgeous too.
Free your mind.
Oh, and I probably should mention now there will be no Burning is Love next week because I do have town meetings.
Okay. And we have a Nick joining in on Facebook. Hello. He says, hello, my pyromaniacal duckies.
Yep.
Yes, yes. And Carl says, that still sounds like a crooning woman singing. You conjured Nick, now you need to conjure Dan so we can ask him about the, because Carl's I conjured him. You need to conjure Dan so we can ask him about the music. But you did some conjuring, good job.
Free your mind.
And Carl's trying. Saying Dan, Dan, Dan. Oh, and there now Nick has popped over from Facebook onto YouTube and he said hello from the other side, trying to get more views on the channel. Appreciate that, Nick. And Carl said cool.
Always appreciated.
Yes. Anything that could be done to help out people. That's rising tide. So Nick's saying hello. And Carl has put, I always say it wrong, but tell them I cannot talk tonight. In a bowl. In a bowl. Is that for Kimber?
Let's see.
He wanted to make sure he said for the Dan conjuring. That's why he was putting the telemador in the bowl. That booze in a bowl. And Nick said, Carl, you are a sick man, but I love you. But dang it, man. Carl's laughing at him. And Nick's like, it's not 10:34 p.m. But it's 10:18 somewhere. That's all I'm going to say to that. Oh, and Thesis, I did message you back on your email, and I shot you a message on Facebook as well. So,
Free your mind.
Oh, and Carl, be sure to post the code for Lulu for the 10% off.
Carl said, Kelvin, get away from Dan's bowl. That's all you need is Kelvin getting a little bit of alcohol in him. Oh, Lord. Man, you just said, oh, Lord, about that time. Not the green room. I will check the email when Foxy and I get off.
Yeah.
found it.
Oh,
And Carl said, use the code FrostyFun10 and save 10% at Lulu.com. So if you go to Lulu.com, you can search out for Carl Witzman and Donna Carleen. Okay, I'm done tonight.
easier way to say it, go to ndcd.org, go to authors, click on Carl or Donna, and you'll be able to find links directly to Lulu.com for all their books.
There you go. Thank you. Make sure that if you're wanting some of the more racy books that Donna has put out, to make sure that you check the little box, if you're of age, to see the adult type of, I think it's adult? No.
Mature content.
Mature content. Thank you. Nick said, amazing what a bad story can brand on your mind. Oh, Blaze said from work. Yeah, he wasn't meaning anything green room related.
Yeah, it's their story. They get to tell it how they want.
Well, like Nick just said, glad that Thesis and Foxy have plans for the evening. And Xander just happily said, not the green room. Oh, I love you, Xander.
That's awesome.
Oh, God bless you, Xander. Oh, Xander, you are. Oh. I think that just made my entire night.
Alright, let's let this tip heat up for a second. And we're about 20 minutes in, so we're going to take a short commercial break. And we're going to start off with some Jody McPhee.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Alrighty. And we're going to kick over to track 3, Out of the Shadows. Now that we have my tip all warmed up.
Let's see. Thesis said, hi, Xander. And Carl said, sorry, Nana. And Nick said, Xander was briefly confused as to, as you said, bless you, and he didn't even sneeze. And Xander saying hi to Thesis. And Carl wanted to say it's for the next sneeze, Xander. I'm sure hoping that Xander makes it to the IndieCD.con.
I need to find my business cards before next month.
That would be good.
So as of right now, I've got really no clue where they're actually at.
Well, you have until February 24th to get them, find them, or reorder them and receive them. So Carl said, so when I do a stage show and have t-shirts made, I'll need not the green room and sorry, Nana. Oh, he goes where we go as a rule. Amanda says she can't vend without her table troll. I'm excited about meeting a bunch of people next month. I think it'll be fun. And I don't want to cover up Joe's burning, but there is an ad for. Do you mind if I throw it up real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
An ad, but I'll find it. I'm learning. This is how I learn. There it is. So there it is, the Indie Creator Con. It's free admission to the public, and I'm gonna hold on here. Eek. Okay, there we go. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with me. So yeah, that is going to be February 24th, 24, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have questions, I'm going to hide the ticker for a second. There is the information on where you can register if you're a vendor, but I believe most of the tables are spoken for, so you might have to get put on a waiting list. But check out indiecd.org as well. And if you have questions, get a hold of Mr. Nicholas Tockard. So,
Ooh.
Ooh, what did I miss?
Probably for the best that wasn't on camera.
What'd you do?
It just flared up at me for a second.
Oh, we missed fire?
Yes, we did. That was a first.
And if you're wondering where the Independent Creator Directory is, there is the website, indiecd.org. Okay, now I'm just having way too much fun. I should probably go back to the comments and see if anybody said anything. My computer's running slow, so when I go to click on the comment, it's... Bladed Thesis says, I've got a small wood burner, but I'm not very good at it yet. And I like the yet. I'm glad you put that there, sir, because just keep practicing and keep working on it, and you will get there. And Nick said, absolutely, we can't wait to see everyone. And Thesis said, fire, yeah. I can't do...
Fire.
Fire. Closest you're going to get out of me tonight on that.
I like the way this is kind of burning into the wood. It almost looks like scales for the dragon. Okay, let's see if I can give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. I don't know if it really shows up or not, but... Yeah. Think the tip's a little hot on this one?
Oh, your tip is burning and burning and burning. I want to see fire again.
I don't. That was awfully close to my face with that little pop.
Bladed says they have pills for that now, Joe.
That they do.
Oh,
If the burning lasts for more than 4 hours, consult your local physician.
that's what Nick just said. If your tip is burning for more than 4 hours, please consult a medical professional. No, you guys haven't known each other for a day or two, right?
Right. We only just met last week.
Yeah. Hell. And if your tip is that red, I really think you should talk to a professional then. Carl wanted to add that we'll need a list of everyone you burned wood with.
Yeah.
And Nick said, yep, truly a whirlwind of romance between you two. Ah.
Yeah, I like doing this. I might do more of these just for fun. Just not even
I
as
thought
dice
you would.
boxes, just as like wall hangers.
Carl said, better save up some of this for Friday night. For the actual green room?
Well, you gotta save some of it for tomorrow night for Stupid O'Clock and Last Man Standing. You gotta save some for Friday night. You gotta still make sure you leave a little bit left for Saturday night's Stupid O'Clock and Last Man Standing.
Okay, Bladed Thesis is quickly becoming one of my favorite people. Now we need someone to draw a romance novel cover pic of Joe and Nick with Amanda and Trey in the background. You
That could
maybe
make
just gave
really-
Nick an idea.
Oh, there's your next art time with Nick.
Oh, Thesis, like I need more motivation to work on my abs, is what Nick said. And hands on hips looking angry was Carl's response to all that. Oh my gosh. And if it's drawn properly, you could probably do a burning his love with it as well, Joe.
Yep.
Bladed said, I have my moments. Although we have not actually heard from Foxy, but we know Foxy's there, so that could have been Foxy's idea. And Thesis ran with it. Oh, Amanda says, but there, which would be Joe and Nick, are in the pretty clothes, and she and Trey are in armor. And Carl said, the whirlwind romance, a story that should probably not be told. Oh no, now that yeah, that's got to be a.
Nick and I in the pretty clothes. Mandy and Trey in the armor. And it'd be a whole new take on Warrior Secret. Sorry, Michaela, if you're out there.
I was gonna say, is that the Michaela Conjure now? But it said, oh no, that one was all me. Foxy is busy. And Nick, I'm going to join with this going, oh my.
Oh my.
And we have Zachy joining us. Hello, Zach. He's with the launch pad. Good to see you tonight, sir.
Hey, Zach.
And Nick said, oh my, Foxy. And Donna saying hi to Zach. And Carl saying hi to Zach. I think I think you did a rocket finally take off yesterday eventually, Zach?
Zach, I give you a lot of credit because for as often as those rockets get delayed, like it has to be an absolute nightmare setting up live streams for you.
Zach said, hi, Donna. Oh my gosh, I know how. We're going fast now. Hi to Carl from Zach. Nick said I laughed before I could properly send the comment. Oh, it was a double oh my, so we can just oh my. And the Bladed Thesis said, in armor, looking angry and with huge pole arms. Nick saying hello to Zach. And Zach is saying, Dawn says Zach is saying hi to Donna and hi to Carl. Oh, and y'all wonder why I feel like I'm losing my And he said, yes, they did. Ha ha, yes, they did. So they finally got a rocket off the ground. Nice.
So I'll ask the question: who was launching yesterday? Because I know you cover like every space agency and not just NASA's, but I know you tend to cover everybody.
Is Zach on ndcd.org?
He is not.
Zach. I gotta email or I gotta have a message to send you, Zach. Donna said he had a rocket takeoff, just not an official rocket. Probably had never mind.
Did that happen while he was at church camp?
Yeah. So Zach said it's been fun. I try to pre-schedule, but then forget to update them, so people sit there yelling at me to start streaming even though the launch is delayed. Well, that's what I was kind of watching the other. Was it last night? That's what I was like. I think they finally had it take off, but I was there and it was kind of getting pushed back, and I had other things going on. So, and Nick said Manda is a size queen when it comes to pole arms. Zach said today was both SpaceX. Yesterday was first Starlink direct to cell stats, and then today was Swedish customer. I went to Swedish Chef. I almost said Swedish Chef. And Zach said, not yet, been busy. I do actually. That is a question because Zach is not located here in the U.S. And I know that we have some other members of NDCD that are not located in the U.S. How does that go for their one-time payment?
It's all through PayPal, so it'll just automatically convert it.
Okay. Thought it was something a good question to ask. Zach said, I have web page open on my computer, I promise. Yeah, I don't want to know what web page you have open on your computer. Probably something with some interesting rockets, we'll say. It's bad when the rockets go bork, bork, bork. Carl knows who the Swedish Chef is. And Zach is a foreigner. He's high risk, apparently.
You're Canadian.
But he is not from the U.S. That's what I think of it. Something about me, Dawn. I don't remember what I said. You have to enlighten me on that one, Zach. Carl said it's $40 US, 5 gallons Canadian. See, Zach, I didn't say it this time. Oh, poor Zach. We love you. We do. It's like Swedish rockets? Well, they have Swedish fish. Why can't we have Swedish rockets? We have Swedish chefs.
True.
Zach said, tell that to NASA. They think I'm terrorist, so have to escort me to the bathroom. And Zach said, you thought it first, though. 5 gallons Canadian. Mm-hmm. Lady Thesis says, I am also a foreigner from your realm. I mean country. So where are you from? Are you here in the States now? Because you said you're mountain time, but... Oh, Zach said a Swedish satellite. And Nick has a question for Zach. He wants to... Manda, actually, he's asking a question on behalf of Manda for Zach. She wants to know if that is 5 gallons of maple syrup or poutine.
Oh, I will gladly accept 5 gallons of poutine for sign up on Indie CD. I'm
Remember,
just
that's
saying.
8 gallons Canadian.
Yeah, I'll take 5. I don't care. I did not get this figure with being choosy, damn it.
A friend of mine one night, he made a pie, like literally made a pie, not anything naughty or green room. And I was like, oh my God, this is really good. And I did not expect him to be a baker. And he's like, you think I got this fat eating McDonald's? I know how to cook. And I'm like, nice.
That's like I got my quarterly doctor's appointment tomorrow to have my A1C checked and all that fun stuff. And it's like I keep telling him, when he tells me I need to get in shape, I tell him I am in shape. Round is the shape.
Zach said, Canada is a Dominion, actually. Haha, but yeah, same thing. Oh, and Zach wants to know maple bacon poutine.
Ooh, that'd
Look
be
at that. You
interesting.
made it. Look at that. You got his attention. He's thinking about this. We might see smoke coming out of his ears instead of on the wood if we keep watching.
To keep talking about poutine and good food like that, we're going to be also talking about never mind. No. Xander's watching. I'm going to be good. Never mind.
That's for our host of the evening.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Go back here to comments. And Zach, there is Nick's affiliate link to indiecd.org. So Joe does have affiliates that help promote indiecd.org. If it's something you're interested in helping out with, just contact Joe and he can give you information on if you're looking to help people join in on IndieCD. So, but it said, yeah, Foxy and I live in Utah, so that would be quite a drive to Indiana. Yes, it would be. I want to meet you guys, but I understand. So we get it. Nick said, well, Joe, when you get time, fencing can happen. Something tells me that your wife could whip you into shape with fencing.
That she could.
In more ways than one.
Mm-hmm.
Zach said, buffalo chicken bacon poutine is really good, too. I'm waiting to see if Joe puts his head up for that one.
So my mouth is watering right now, just so you all know.
Surprised we haven't seen little drips of stuff fall on the wood. There.
Keep talking about this food, it's going to be more than just little drips. Anyway.
Hey! Xander says he is really watching. Zach said affiliates programs are awesome. Yes, they are. Nick says Utah is likened unto another world. And Zach said you'll have to come into the winter if we want to meet Dawn. If want to meet me, Dawn. What? Okay, hold on here. You'll have to come into the winter if want to meet me, Dawn. Oh wait, whoa. Want to try that again, Dawn?
first one is done. Kick it over to that.
Oh, I can
Let's
kind of see
roll.
what you were talking about with this kind of almost looks scaly, in other words.
Yeah. Yeah, that one turned out pretty good.
I like that one.
Oh,
Oh, I'm excited about this one.
yeah. This will be the second one of the evening. But before we really get into it,
You need a back crack.
we need to crack my back. We're going to play a little bit longer of an ad this time. We're going to play the Aphelion ad, I do believe, and possibly one other, but we'll be back after this short break.
Hi there, my name's Dan Hollifield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Aphelion website. Aphelion has been online since 1997. Since then, we've brought you the very best amateur science fiction and fantasy writing, and given the world at least 100 brand new professional writers from those who have walked through our doorways. So if you enjoy reading, look for Aphelion. That's www.aphelion, APHELION webzine.com. A quick Google of Aphelion-webzine will give you everything you want to know, plus 20 years worth of our backlog of files, our archive of stories stretching back until February of 1997. Think of Aphelion as a permanent floating writer's workshop dedicated to helping new writers become proficient enough to become professional writers and best-selling writers. We have over 100 success stories to our name, and if you're an amateur writer, you may be our next triumph. And if you just like to read stories, we've got plenty of them for you. Just come on by and visit. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
And because it is Kat Rothermill's birthday, we'll play her ad too.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock'n'Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock'n'Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right. And we're going to go. And
Maybe
play.
you since Carl didn't conjure Dan, maybe you got him conjured.
Let's see. What track do I want to play next? Where'd that track go? Oh, there it is. We're going to go track 12, A Somewhat Lighter Shade of Fail.
Hey, it's the theme song for me. Okay. And I'm going to start on comments because it looks like we had a couple come in.
That we did. We had quite a few come in.
Donna said, in other words, you'll need to go north, Dawn. I already was north. I came south. I still go a little bit north, being from Minnesota. So I still go up there to visit occasionally. Carl said, nice. Yes, Minnesota, nice. And Zach said, that's exactly, Donna. That's what he was trying to say. So 3 cheers of yay, and Xander thinks it's cool. So, yay.
Tangled up here.
I was going to say, are you going to ask how you got twisted? Because
Oh, we all know how I got twisted.
And Donna said, that's a cool dragon.
Yeah, I really like the way that one turned out. I'm going to be doing more of those. You guys might get tired of seeing that one get burned. Um,
If it's a popular one that people are wanting and it's, basically selling off the shelves, keep burning it. And Donna wants to know when she became a translator from Canadian to U.S. English. That's because you are an English major. Are you egg major or English major? I get those confused. That's why. And you're just that damn smart and good. And Nick said, "Wahaha, I'm calling the ad that is going to play next." So he had to run a second due to a Pavlovian response to Dan's ad. You guys are confusing me. Let's see. Bladed said, "I have twice now drove up to and back from Missouri to visit Foxy's family, so I probably could drive all that way, but need more time to save up monies." And I honestly, I understand that completely. This is the first year for the NDC.con, and being it's its first year, it's kind of going to be a baby, and it's something to keep in mind for next year. So keep in mind for Holocon too, which is in Georgia. That's a fun one. I won last year. And Bladed said, "Aren't we all a bit twisted?" Yes, we all are about twisted. I'm not going to...
not me. I'm a perfect angel.
Well, Carl said Nick has trained himself to run down the hall when Dan's ad plays. Okay, that makes sense now. I had to reread it. We never said I was smart. I never said I was smart.
I think this one's
Nick
gonna
said, "When
look-
broadcasting the longer ads mean it's time to go to the bathroom." Yes, Dan. I mean, yes, Carl. We're having issues tonight with people knowing who they are, who they're talking to, and that's okay. We can't all be perfect all the time. Well, Donna is, but
I think I'm going to take the same approach with this one. We're going to outline everything and then switch tips and fill in.
aw, thanks, Nick. He said, "You are smart, Dawn. Don't badmouth yourself." Okay, I'll be better at that. When you hear "Stairway to Heaven" on the radio, you know the DJ is indisposed.
Now, you really know they're indisposed when you hear, I think it's Dogs by Pink Floyd. Especially if they play the whole track. It's an 18-minute track.
And I got a DeVito.
And it is a slow song. I had someone one night play that at the pool hall at 2 a.m. Not once, but twice. They played it, and it's one of those songs where you're listening to it, and it changes up just enough a few different times that you think it's like 3 different songs, but it's not. But they played it once, played a different song, and then played Dogs again. And I'm sitting up at the counter trying to stay awake.
Keyword
and it was
trying.
not working.
Let's see. Nick said, "Outline everything, then switch tips and fill in." Isn't that what you generally do, Joey B?
Yes. Well, he was saying that with the little ... at the end, the switch tips.
Oh.
Flash not the green room and it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. See? Okay, for everybody who thinks that my mind is permanently in the gutter and never leaves, proof that sometimes it does leave the gutter. Okay, let's talk about songs. Bladed said, or Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep.
Carl said, oh yeah. Nick said, Nights in White Satin. One of the other ones is Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
How long is that song? I didn't think it was that long.
Bladed said, there's a track on Metallica's new album, 72 Seasons, that's 11 minutes long. Hey, that might give me enough time when I have to use the bathroom. Nick said, it's okay, we high five first, don't we, Joey?
Mm-hmm. High five and switch tips. Take that as you will, folks.
No. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm. You people are deplorable. That's why I love you. So I got I don't know if I said this or not, I got my new circle light, my ring light in the mail today. So on the night that I'm not here in the bedroom, I'm actually in the living room having to broadcast. I actually have decent light now. So I'm excited about that.
I never thought the lighting was terrible before.
It's weird. And I also got a packet of stickers that I'm looking at, so I apologize if I got distracted while I was looking at stickers.
Totally understandable.
Nick said the art form of lobbing jokes over my son's about 6 foot tall head. You'll get him one day, Nick, and then we'll laugh at you.
The jokesters are that. Well, no, I won't. I won't go there. I'll be good. I'll be nice.
Carl said, please don't put the ring light right in front of your face. You don't need rings in your glasses. It does. It shows up in my glasses, but, you know. I'm excited about it. It was just a cheap light, but hey. Bladed said, I got a strip of LED lights that frame my computer desk for lighting my streams.
Yes, and you can catch Bladed Thesis. I believe it's every other Saturday on
Drop
his
that
YouTube
down.
channel.
And I don't think he's wrenched. So, Nick, if you have Bladed's, or do you have it, Joey? You know what? I probably have it. I think I do. Gosh, you guys are making me look like I'm a bad person now. Oh, I do that, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I need to switch over to my actual IndieCD account so I can. Like, why isn't it letting me add him as mod? Yeah, go to the right account, Joe. That does help.
Oh.
Add as moderator.
Okay.
Boom.
Bladed said, yep, the next stream will be this Saturday at 5:30 Mountain Time. I hope it's PM. Because I ain't getting up that early.
Yeah, it's 5:30 p.m.
And all
That'd
this
only
talk
be
about running down the ball, he'll be
be
right.
6:30
Carol will
our
be right
time.
back.
I'm normally up at 6:30 because of the cat.
Now you sound like Carl. So Bladed should be wrenched now, you said, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So if you have your link Bladed, drop it.
which you can find the links to his streams on ndcd.org/about-bladed-thesis. Just like you can find the links to all this great music that you're listening to tonight at ndcd.org/about-dan-hollifield. You can also find links to all of Nick's books, Donna's books, and Carl's books on ndcd.org by going to the author category and clicking on each of their profiles respectively.
And Nick wanted to let you know that Xander says your cat is so cute, Joey. Hobo is so adorable. I loved him. And I've never met him. He's one of the many cats I love that I've never met. And Blake said he'll link in a moment. I threw that link out there real quick, but to get his exact link as well. And Carl's back from running down the hallway. He made it through the cat
Slalom.
Gosh. Syllables are hard for me tonight. It's not the words, it's the syllables.
English is a rough language.
Mm-hmm. Carl's sorry. I think he's sorry because I'm having trouble with syllables today. And if anybody doesn't know, I'm saying syllables in a weird way. And there is next ndcd.org about Nicholas Tucker. And Carl said sorry. It's okay. It said that sounds like something Foxy would say. I'm assuming that he's referring to the syllables. And Carl said, I won't put any more Sanskrit on here.
That's not going to go away anytime soon.
Oh. Then it was because of the movie PCU that made me think of that. And hashtag always promote from Nick. Yes, always promote. Okay, since we're doing the always promote, if you can't make it to ndcd.con in February but want presents there, please email me at theduelistbpa, that's boy as in, or B as in boy, P as in Paula, A as in Apple, at yahoo.com. We do have an opportunity for those that can't make it there to try to get your presents at the con. Thank you.
Please tell me you were about to say boy as in B. Please tell me you were about to dyslexic that all the
Oh, he did. You weren't supposed to hear that. I did pretty good without a script.
You did.
The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllabi. You know what I was talking about. And I am speaking Nicholese. And I'm rubbing. Bladed said that Dawn is rubbing off on me. Not the green room. Hands are up. And Nick said, "Really, Thesis?" And Bladed just tripped over his own tongue trying to tell Foxy to grab something. And Carl's holding in a joke. Oh, Lord. Nicholas, Thesis! Now he's going, "Whoa!" Did I get that close? Yeah, about how that was supposed to sound. There's a cat in the bedroom here with me, and he just sneezed and scared the living bejeebers out of me. That's why I jumped and looked. There isn't a living being in here with me. I don't have my butt warmer in here tonight. She's doing her own thing. Nick said that my imitation and Xander's were both quite good. Yes! Carl said, "We stirred up the dust yesterday in the library. Stirred up the dust in the library yesterday, and Kelvin started sneezing. Later, Michaela started sneezing." And there is Bladed Thesis' YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. 5:30 Mountain Time. You said the next one is Saturday.
Yep, so 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. On the Bladed Thesis YouTube channel.
Yes, he does not have the
Actually-
stream link yet because he hasn't created it yet. That I'm not laughing at Joe on any of that.
I actually caught his last show right before Christmas. And that's the first one I've been able to catch. It was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I will have to catch that.
Or if I could, I could probably do that with that other tip. It'd save me some time. We'll just do the numbers real quick and.
Bladed said nothing like waiting until the last minute to decide what I'm talking about. Hey, Joey, how long did you have those pieces ready to be burned before the show?
About 10 minutes before the show.
Hey, you're in good company, Thesis.
Mm-hmm.
And Bladed wanted to say thank you, Joe. It was awesome having you there.
Not a problem.
Hey, Joe. Xander has a question for you. He wants to know if you like watermelon.
I do.
Love watermelon. I love watermelon. I know this question wasn't for me, but I feel like I want to answer it. I don't like any other melon, cantaloupe or muskmelon or any of that. Honeybee. But watermelon, oh yes. Watermelon.
What the heck number is that? Oh, that's a 4? Yeah, if you say so. Oh yeah, now that way I see it.
Bladed said watermelon isn't bad, but strawberry is better. Okay, I'll give you that. But if we're talking melons, it's watermelon. But strawberries are good too. One of my friends dropped off homemade apple puff pastries yesterday.
Oh. Oh,
Oh
keep
my God.
talking. You're giving me.
Oh, I was like, oh my. And the day before, she made strawberry puff pastries, but there was lemon in the mixture, so I was not able to have them. Because I can't have lemon, but you know.
That one back out.
Nick said that watermelon is very popular around here. A couple years ago, I went home with a friend who happened to make the apple pastries. And in the week we were at my parents' house, my mom and dad's house, which was north. That was for Zach. That we ate 2 pineapples in 5 days between all of us. Or 2 pineapples, 2 watermelons. Never mind.
Well, before we get into the shading of this, we're going to take one more commercial break, and I just realized I didn't shade in the 20. Well, I can shade that in with the other tip.
You can always do stuff with the other tip.
Exactly. But we're going to run one more ad, and then we're going to get back into the comments and everything, and now would be a good time to run down the hall if you need to, because this is Dan's slightly longer ad for Abducted. Alrighty. Nope. Come back. Technical difficulties, don't mind me. Let's go to track 8, Drifting Along with the Clouds again.
Kind of which I do on a daily basis. Okay. Bladed said that's also an inside joke between Foxy and I. The strawberry comment must have been from before the ad. Nick said pineapple has many benefits. It does. It's one of those that I can't have. I do truly miss it, but yeah, pineapple's fantastic.
Yeah, it does have many benefits.
Yeah.
Like certain things
And I can't
taste
have it because
better.
it would be. It does not benefit me. Bladed said we have a festival near us called Melon Days, and you go to a field and pick fresh watermelon. I don't live too far from the pumpkin capital of the world, and they have the pumpkin days around here. Different melon, but gosh, that's squash. And Donna said, Thesis, we're near where they grow the watermelons everyone else buys at the store. We just get them straight from the field. Where I grew up, there was a lot of pea fields for the canning companies there. I will say that there was peas straight from the field was always nice.
A lot of red gold tomatoes get grown here in Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. So if you buy red gold like in a can or the red gold ketchup, most likely it's from tomatoes here in Indiana.
Of course, I can't have freaking tomatoes either, but you know, I miss them. Bladed said I had my ad all scripted, and then Foxy gave me the idea of adding my own background music, so now I have to write a riff. Atta girl, keep them boys working. Kelvin said, Carl said that Kelvin said I want you on your lap, and Carl said, have you been playing in the shower again? You're all wet. I'm working on it.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to leave that at that. Nick said, red gold from a can, red gold from the man. Is that a Nick thing or is that a red gold thing?
I honestly have no idea.
Red 5 standing by. Bladed said, I plan to start working on it when I get home. And Donna said, Kelvin said, yes, Dad, I need your lap to dry off. I'm not greedy. I'm not the green rooming myself, and I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to not bring it up. Amanda said, nah, can fell in the toilet. Nick said, red green standing by. And this is what happens when we all get together. It doesn't make sense. Because wasn't it on Nevermind the Furthermore this morning that I said I have a sock hanging next to my computer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I made a comment about socks on a door.
Oh, yeah. See, here's the
Doorknob.
sock. It's my puppet sock for Holocon / Stupid O'Clock / Last Minute. Well, more Stupid O'Clock. And Nick said that the Fox and Socks plays mainly in the box. He's trying to make me screw up now, I think.
See, and this is why I'm glad you're here to read the comments, and I'm just getting to play with my wood on camera.
Well, I need to go let my cat out of the room. I will be right back.
Oh, get off there. We're done. Okay, fine. By the time I'm done burning this piece, all I'm going to be able to smell for the rest of the night is wood smoke, because I keep having the smoke come straight up into my face here.
Thought you liked that.
I do. I don't mind it. better when it's pine, but
Oh dear. Bladen said no, the Fox and Socks has the box to be played in.
yep,
Would you like to carry on that one, Joey?
Nah, I'm just gonna keep burning my wood.
Nick said, what? Merely you jest, madam. Just let Joey play with his... Just let Joey play his with his wood. How much could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood?
Gunk.
She goes, oh yeah, Dawn, you get that right. I've practiced that for years, so yes. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood? I practiced that one. And Nick
5
says, he
pieces.
stutters when he writes too. What was that?
You asked how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I said 5 pieces.
How big is the wood?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Are we going by man measurements or female measurements or measurements on a tactile tape ruler?
Canadian.
Poor Zachy. I don't even know if he's with us or if he is left. Let's see here. Hey, we have I'm going to put it as a viable question. Random question from Thesis. But what is the best smelling wood for burning?
So I've only ever burned on basswood, which is what I'm currently burning on, and pine. I really do enjoy the smell of pine. I would imagine cedar would probably be another good smelling one. I don't know how easy that would be to burn into. But I think, didn't we determine cedar is a hardwood, right? Yeah, cedar's a hardwood.
You want me to remember that? That was months ago, and I've slept since then.
Right, yeah. But yeah, my favorite smell during doing these burns is from pine so far. I'm gonna see if I can go online and find like a piece of cedar. God, I hate to know what that would cost. That's got to be expensive.
Didn't you say, though, the pine is hard to burn because it's sappy, so it likes to start on fire?
It doesn't like to start on fire. It's real sappy. So, especially around like you really need pieces that don't have many knots in it. And yes, I've seen Nick's comments here.
I'm getting there as soon as we.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the sap in the pine can be a real hindrance, but it's also kind of cool at the same time because when you're doing a deep, dark burn like this, you'll see the sap kind of like bubble up around the edge of the burn.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
I was going to say, and I know that with the next two comments that Nick has put here, or 3 at this point in time, that you said that, is it the sap gets the tip really dirty?
yes,
So you clean the tip more often?
yes, yeah, because it almost looks like you're like applying a clear coat to it, like as you're burning.
Okay.
Because it just kind of, as that sap re-dries, it kind of has that shine to it.
Okay. I'm preparing for Nick. Now I know how he feels when I show up on Never Mind the Furthermore. Turnabout's fair play. Nick said the wood Joe selects is usually quite girthy.
Yes, it is. I do like my wood to be big so I can have fun
Nobody
to
wants to
work
play with small wood.
Exactly.
And Nick said no, cedar is a soft wood.
Really? I would have figured that'd be a hardwood since they make like cedar chests and stuff out of it.
Remember we got all confused on that? It just depends on who holds on to the leaves and who doesn't. Because that makes basically the soft part. And then Nick said there are other uses for knotty wood.
This is true too.
Knotty. I just wanted to clarify the spelling of naughty. Carl said that we sometimes use cedar strips to light cigars, so I'd be afraid that it might burn too easily. I never thought of that.
I might still look into it though.
Nick said that's why you have to clean your tip frequently. Yes, we know. Bladed said the only thing I have burned on was white waxwood, and it smelled awful. So note to self: do not burn on white waxwood.
Yeah, there are certain woods that you do not want to burn on. One, because of smell, two, because of toxicity.
Let's see here. Nick said things are made from cedar for its bug repellent properties and pleasant odor.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I know salmon is sometimes smoked on cedar slabs. That was a lot of S's. Or S sounds. I know salmon is sometimes smoked on cedar slabs. I did pretty good with that one.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, there we go. So is that one taking longer than you anticipated, or is it about right that you had figured? Because you had not done either one of these, so you didn't know kind of how to guess.
Yeah, I think I'm about on track here.
Was there a comics Chaos and Sass tonight?
I don't think so, because I didn't get a notification for one.
I'm wondering, because I know that they took the month off for the Raging 2 in the morning, so maybe they took the evenings off as well. So, Bladed said, my parents had a huge tree in their backyard that they cut down a few years back. I'm not sure what kind of wood it was, but it smelled pretty awful too. Nick said, now I know that cherry is really nice to smoke meat with, but most hardwoods smell delightful alongside smoking meats. I think that Ted does a lot of smoking of meats. He does make some excellent pork roast or pork whatever. I don't even know what he uses, but it's good. And he has experimented with pretty much any kind of wood you can smoke with when he's doing stuff like that. So
I wonder how applewood would do.
for burning or smoking?
Burning. Oh, I know how it would do for smoking. That's a good one to use with pork.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he got a variety pack one time. It was like wood, like from orange. It was orange and I don't even remember all. It was all fruits, different fruit trees.
Interesting.
Let's see. Nick said that Xander kind of likes cherries and wonders if Dawn likes cherries. I do like cherries, and it's actually something I can still eat. So yes, cherries are nummy. I like them. And Nick said apple smoke's amazing. Yeah. I was trying to think. I wish I could remember all the fruit trees that. I know he smokes with hickory a lot.
Yeah. Hickory, apple, and cherry, I think, are kind of like the most popular.
Oh, thanks for the question, Xander. And Bladed said apple and cherry would smoke beautiful. And Nick said we used to smoke all our Thanksgiving turkeys. And Nick said yes. Hey, Foxy's here! Yay! Hi, Foxy!
Hey, Foxy.
And Nick said, you guys are making me want to smoke some pork chops tomorrow. That sounds delicious. Carl said, hi, Foxy. And Nick said, we are glad that you are here, Foxy. Yes, we are. And Nick is sending you a reminder, Joey, that you should wrench Foxy.
Channel, show, Foxy, and as moderator. Boom.
Donna's saying hey to Foxy, and Xander says hi, Foxy. And Nick says, I'm trying to get both Thesis and Foxy to write up items. And Foxy's saying hi to Xander. So they will need to promote soon. Rising Tide.
And Foxy was our latest member that we set up a profile page for on IndieCD, which can be found at indiecd.org/about-anti, AUNTIE-Foxy.
I'm just going to throw this up there really quick. This is some of the pork that Ted has smoked in the past.
Oh, talk dirty to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. sorry. Yep. So yes, he has become the master at smoking the pork like he does. So I gotta figure out how to make that. Do it right. Don't mind me, I'm learning.
No, you're fine.
So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. You know, a little bit of food for the evening. Let's see here. And Nick said that Trelana and Amanda need to get to reading Haints and Hellfire so I can make the fixes. Do you think that Joe is really going to tell Trelana what she needs to do? Just And Foxy said, "Oh, no more shoes." And yummy, that was on the pork. And Nick said, "Dang, that pork." Inflated said, "Like I said earlier today, I should write about my tiefling monk. He's got a pretty compelling backstory. I just need the rest." The rest or the rest? And Foxy bare feet all over, that was from Mr. Nick. You guys are a bad influence on me.
We are sweet, innocent little angels, all of us. Well, folks, we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly because we are just about done.
Nick said that no, Joe won't tell Trelana what to do. He will convey when I do, however. Trelana is smart enough, and she's a very intelligent woman, so she knows if it's coming from that, then it's Nick. So. Nick said.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight and watching the show. Down the last few swipes here to get this burn completed.
Oh, I'm excited to see this done without the light on.
Oh.
And Foxy said that these antibiotics are huge. Sorry, I wanted to add the. I had to, you know.
There we go. That turned out really good.
Really like that. Just saying.
Now, what I've been thinking about doing, folks, is making this into a dice box. And having the, probably having this on top, the Let's Roll. Putting the hinges over here on this side and a little locking clasp on this side. Or do you guys think I should leave it as two individual pieces?
I'm going to ask a weird, odd question.
Mm-hmm.
By the time IndieCD.org comes around, are you going to have enough burned separate pieces to have on the table ready to go?
I have a ton of pieces right now.
And the reason I'm asking is I was looking at it from like a standpoint of if you think you're going to run short on product, do them separate, so you have two different products. But let's see what the chat has to say real quick. Carl said nice, and Foxy said nice work.
Thank you.
Donna loves that. I like the lizard. I love it. Nick said, "Oh my Foxy, double check how they were taken. Is it they're that huge?" And Nick said, "Ooh, that is awesome, Joe. Foxy didn't even gag. I'm glad that your antibiotics were gag proof." Donna's vote is for 2 pieces.
Mhm.
And Nick said, "You are a good girl, Foxy." And Bladed wants to know what kind of camera you're using, Joe, or camera rig you're using. We need to look at getting Foxy something so she can make jewelry on stream. I know that was something that had come up tonight.
So
Please
the
let me know
actual
that.
camera itself is made by, it's called Depstech, DEPSTECH. I did get it off Amazon. I'll see if I can find the link again. I will attempt to move this so you can kind of see what the rig looks like. I think it came with the stand. If I remember correctly, but it basically just kind of screws on and just angle it straight down, and then you got the little, that's the little blue light, or the light that you guys see when I'm doing this. So ooh, I got it back almost in the exact same spot.
You're good. Don't let that go to your head. Nick says 2 separate boxes. Let's see here. Bladed said, "Careful, Nick. She has a reaction to those words." He says, "And Foxy, you are welcome."
All right,
You know
so
what
two-
you could do, because we have some feedback here from our wonderful viewers that we so appreciate. I love hanging out with you guys at night. But was kind of curious if you should put that on maybe a poll on the IndieCD.org Facebook page and see what people think.
Does Facebook still do polls? I thought Facebook got rid of the polls.
I thought there's still polls. Oh, nope, I guess they got rid of the polls. Never mind. Well, heck, you can still just post it on there and just see what the feedback is from people that weren't able to tune in tonight.
Yeah. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think I might just leave it as 2 separate. Because trying to get the 2 pieces to line up with the hinges, royal pain. That, and I have a bad habit of putting the hinges on wrong. So then I gotta take them back off, flip them around, and put them back on again. And lining up the latch. Lining up the latch is an absolute nightmare.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
So
think
maybe
I might
find
just-
pre-made boxes.
You know, I have looked all over for pre-made boxes, and there are a few out there that I found, but instead of being able to really open flat like this would, which it doesn't open perfectly flat, but it's close enough with the hinges on it, it's like instead of having 2 equal-sized pieces, it's like one's a little bit thicker than the other.
Okay.
And
I see.
it just doesn't, so when you flip it open, it's going to be sitting kind of more like this, at an angle. And
Right.
the hinges are small, so they're, easily breakable.
Let's see here. Oh, Bladed wanted to let us know that she is a good girl, though. That Foxy is a good girl. Nick's things, I think, like all things, they both need bottoms. And Bladed wants to know how many times can we say pull, 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 pull. And Carl said Facebook gets rid of everything good. Yep, they kept the Temu ads. Nick said that YouTube has polls. I already said that word again. It's like homage, only it's poll. Carl wants to know would a cloth hinge work better.
might. I honestly, I don't know. I've never tried a cloth hinge. But I just looked, and the social, Indie CD social site does have the polling option.
Sweet. Nick said, friends, let's get on the line and find Joey a box that opens flat. No. Nick said, leather hinges? And
Welcome back, Zach.
Back again. Zacky's back. Zacky's back. Oh, wait.
Back in time to see the finished product here.
And Carl said, yes, leather. Gold pew.
Kind of
Homage.
like, clay pigeons. You know,
Oh,
coal.
okay.
Pew.
Cool. Okay. I thought it was an homage to something. And Lynette said, I wonder if I can burn the grid on my handmade Go board that I was working on last summer.
Probably.
That'd be kind of neat. And Nick said, the Zack Attack is back with a smack. And Zach thinks that those are awesome. I really like the wizard one. And Nick said, and yes, leather hinges, because leather makes everything better. You know, and it doesn't help with the way I read this stuff either. I just realized
remember,
it was
folks,
coming out.
Some days it's not worth chewing through the leather straps to get out of bed.
I like Trey even more now, knowing that never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna clear coat both of these. I think I am gonna leave them as two separate pieces the more I think about it. And I
If
can
one's on
always
the bottom, you're not gonna be able to appreciate both sides of the artwork.
right. And I do have my little box of hangers over here next to me, so I can get those put on. And actually, you know what? While we're here, I might as well do that.
Oh, Foxy, by the way, said that the wizard is awesome. I know. The wizard
Thank
is
you.
awesome. I'm just looking at going, oh my gosh, that's so Riceland. Wrestling. Yeah, I can't talk.
Need the small little bit here. I haven't done this in a long time. Actually, I got quite a few pieces I need to do this to right now. Add in the
Nick wants to get back into his leatherworking. Okay, gorgets are a specialty. Think armored collars and bracers. I almost just read it as Georgette, not even thinking about it.
let's see,
course
is
I
this
would.
gonna make too much sound? Alright. Let's get these guys flipped over here. Got the handy dandy little USB drill out. And
Foxy said we already had a George today. Well, I got to see I actually shared a video of my George that's no longer with us. But who's your George? Nick said, nah, barely a buzz. How convenient.
yeah. What do you guys think? Couple of these little hangers. I could go. I could go with that. That would work.
I'd go with that. That would be my opinion. I could be wrong.
The screws out. One more out for the other one.
Foxy says, I has chips, honey, barbecue lays. Oh, nummy.
Ooh.
George, in this case, was a carnivorous plant from Nevermind the Furthermore. Foxy says Foxy suggested Nick draw a carnivorous plant. You guys, I can say carnivorous after the NTF this morning, and we named it George and came up with a whole voice and story for him.
Oh, I lost my screwdriver.
No, it's right there, isn't it?
It is now. It was over here. I didn't put it back in its little holder like I was supposed to.
Way to go.
Right?
Carl said, Foxy, I like the Lay's Sweet Southern barbecue chips. And Nick said, honey is a great addition to Lay's.
Just kind of eyeball this here.
And Foxy wanted to say yes, but quite sticky.
I know there's a much better exact science to doing this. I just don't do it.
And Bladed said, those are my favorite too, Carl. You know, Zach's back. I wonder if he's ever had maple lays.
Oh, it moved. Don't move. Switch hands. Nope, nope, stop moving. I'm moving. My bad.
Nick said that Xander likes barbecue chips, and he's asking if you like barbecue chips, Joe.
I don't mind barbecue chips. They're not my favorite. But I think that's because I had them so much when I was younger, I'm just kind of burnt out on them.
Fair enough. Thank you again for the question, Xander.
Yes.
Nick also is asking, personally, I like that drill. How bad is the vibration?
Not bad, really. That was another Amazon find, if I remember correctly.
And Bladed said, there's a particular flavor of Ruffles. Ruffles have ridges. Ha! See, I can roll my R's too, Nick. That I absolutely love, but can only get them occasionally. They are supposedly a Canadian flavor called All Dressed. Hey, Stacky, is that true? Oh, hey, Johnny.
Oh, there's Johnny.
He said vibration. Don't worry, I was already thinking it. Carl said, LOL, Johnny, hi. And Bladed said, Johnny. And in the moral words of Nick, greetings from Foxy and greetings to Foxy and from Johnny and everybody back and forth. So greetings, greetings, and greetings. Oh, there's another greeting. Donna's chiming in. And Blade said to telling Johnny that we have not been behaving very well. Are we supposed to? I mean, we can do a little PG-13. I mean, we're not G.
I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I decided to check to make sure I mounted that on the right side after, I already had it mounted.
Foxy said, no, they have not. You have been misbehaving with us. Nick said, oh, Johnny, I said so much more than that tonight. I've been filling your role. What I lack in abs, I more than make up with enthusiasm and stamina. Oh, and Johnny wants to let us know that he's very proud of all of us for misbehaving.
We aim to
Foxy
please.
is absolutely well behaved. That's because Foxy just got here. We don't know how misbehaving she was being before she got online because she was. Never mind. Hi, Bladed.
No. Crap.
What'd you do?
May have lost my tip.
And if you lose your tip for more than 4 hours, please go see a doctor. Thank you, Johnny. And Xander says hi. And that's coming from Nick to Johnny. And Bladed said no comment. And Foxy wanted to let us know she's always good. Oh, let's see. And Johnny said, hey, Xander. And hey, Donna. And Foxy Erga too lost tip.
There it goes. Whew. Okay, let's try this again. Put the tip in the hole.
Johnny
Right.
said, always a good girl with previous comments or anything to go by.
Tighten down the
And-
tip. There we go.
You found the tip?
Just the
Nick
tip.
said just the tip. Just the tip. You guys heard that, right? Nick said, naturally, Foxy, because as stated, you are a good girl who earns her head path. And she agrees. And she says, indeed, I am.
There we go. I don't know why I took that off there. That was dumb.
Hey, Joey, why'd you take that off there?
Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Bladed said head paths. Is that what we're calling it now? And Foxy says that's the Xander approved version.
Yes. This screw down here. You'd think I'd get a little USB drill that would not only drill out the holes for me, but it dub as an actual like screwdriver. No, that would make
But
sense.
that would make sense, which means you won't do it, right?
Exactly. Either that or I was too cheap to do it. It's one of the two.
Let's see here. Bladed wants to know if that's Foxy's new safe word. I'm assuming it's the head paths. Nick said, every fox I have known enjoys quality head paths. And Foxy, LOL. And Foxy's like, we're mischievous,
There we
not
go.
evil. You know what, Foxy? That is a good way to put it. We are mischievous and not evil. Well, maybe a
It's your
little.
story. You can tell it however you want to, Don.
I said maybe I'm a little evil. So that's where you keep your extra tips.
Yep.
He
Yeah, this
said
is actually
exactly.
like a little computer repair kit I think I picked up. I actually picked it up for one specific tip that's in here somewhere that I needed for getting some screws out of a laptop once. Because it's a pain. It's a pain to find that tip in that small of a size. Yeah, those are both done now. Those will get clear coated.
Oh, it's your bladed
Give
said
everybody-
foxes are known to be tricksters, just so people are aware. And Nick said, I know Mischief and Mayhem quite intimately.
And then this is the little drill that I use. It actually powers off of USB. It's plugged into a USB hub over here. And if anybody wants links to some of the products I use on here, like the little drill and the camera and camera stand and stuff, let me know. I can attempt to look those back up on Amazon. I don't remember how long ago I purchased them.
Oh, don't forget to like this video.
Oh yeah, do be sure to like and share and subscribe, and also if you want to get notified about the show half hour before it actually goes live, after you hit subscribe on YouTube, click on the subscription button again and switch it to all. And I think that pretty much guarantees that you'll always get notified that I've gone live. And the half hour warning, as long as I remember to create the show a half hour or more beforehand.
Carl said that's a good kit, Joe, your little screwdriver kit.
Thank you.
But Johnny wants to let us know that he's evil. Okay, we got to have an evil one among the bunch that makes the rest of us, you know. Foxy goes, I need a haircut. Blah, I need a haircut. I'm tired of eating my hair. I am doing this for a reason that I'm letting my hair grow out. Where's Dan? Okay, this is what I should have done to get Dan.
Yeah, now Dan will show up.
Yeah. Is I'm growing my hair until I have some good news on something. And I am so sick of this. Ugh. Ugh. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Well, obviously, if they weren't, they would be puppies, Thesis. Foxy said, yes, Johnny. And Nick said, actually, do please send me those links, Joe. And Bladed seconded that. He said, yes, the links would be most appreciated. And Carl said, some folks will also paste links into their YouTube descriptions below for their equipment. Easier to do.
Here is... Actually, we'll get some of these copied in here real quick. So this is the webcam, and it does not come with that large base. I thought it did. It does not. But right now it is $21.99 on Amazon, and it does have a 5% off coupon also that you can put with it.
Here, well, before you just the next link up, Bladed said that he used to have long hair because my mother always made me cut it before it got too long. It didn't look great, which is why she made me cut it. Okay, so there is the webcam.
Here's the
We'll do that.
other thing. This is the stand.
Stand in the place.
Which is currently $19.79 on Amazon. So you can get the whole setup for what, about $40 roughly? Yeah, about $40. And it's, I mean, once you have it in place, I haven't touched any of the knobs or anything. It hasn't wiggled loose at all, so.
Damn it, Dawn. Now I'm going to have that stuck in my head all night. There's worse things that could be stuck in your head or on your head or around your head too, though. Just think. Always could be worse.
This is true.
Foxy said, my hair isn't quite as long as yours, Dawn, but it's past my shoulders a fair bit. Other than trims, it's been, I think, 3 years since I've gotten it cut. I get a trimmed element, but that's it. Nick had long hair before he got married. Thinking of growing it out and get out further again, as I like my gray streaks. Wisdom streaks.
Oh, you know what? The little drill I think I got off Temu.
Blade said, honestly, I'd rather enjoy that song. Most of the stuff that gets stuck in my head is things I don't like much. Well, there you go. And Fox said, I'm on just over a year and mine was short. I had to here's girls talking. Girls talk. I had to reverse. It wasn't quite duck ass in the back, but it was a inverted. And now it's all this length. Blade said, gray streaks are just wizard hairs. I don't have a lot of gray, but the ones I have, I'm proud of. I earned them.
Yeah, I think I actually ordered off Temu because I couldn't find anything that I actually liked off of Amazon as far as like USB drill. Because the one that's on here is $63.99. That's a mini drill pen.
Sorry, the girls are chatting here.
Oh, you're
Foxy
fine.
says kind of what I had too, in inverted. And she dyes her hair random colors. So, and Blade said, I have more gray in my beard than on my head. And Amanda is proud of my grays as she's responsible for a majority of them. Okay, so you guys, those of you who know Ted have seen Ted. He's got, the long goatee. And he's grown it and cut it in the 17 years we've been together. He's grown it and cut it numerous times, and you can tell every time because I've saved them. You can tell the first one to the last one.
So, here is one that is on Amazon. It's $48.97. It's a mini electric drill, and it does have a few different drill bits that come with it. So, this is not a bad price. I mean, for something that's small and cordless. So, that's something to consider. Actually, I guess I could take us over to this and get rid of that. There we go.
Johnny said, thesis, no, whatever song you have in your head, you're my friend. We just got rickrolled by Johnny. Johnny's freaking. And Donna said, Carl can say that too, thesis.
Ooh.
And Blade said, Johnny. And Foxy said, Johnny, LOL. And Nick said, dang it, I have tried to avoid Temu as it feels shady. I have ordered from them a couple times. You really have to watch what you're ordering, make sure your dimensions are right, and whatever is supposed to be included in is there. I do not have them, connected to banking information. So,
Actually, here is one that's a little bit better priced on Amazon. It's mini cordless. It's actually got the drill bits. It's got polishers. It's got Dremel. Got little sanders. That one is $24.78 right now on Amazon.
Let's see here. Carl shaved off the hair on the top of it before it could go white like the beard. And Johnny regrets nothing. I know, Johnny, you have nothing to regret. Foxy, we know you don't. Johnny, you never regret. See, we all know you, Johnny, well enough to know that. Foxy said, right now my hair is red like, holy crap, did you see that red? Let's see here. Blaze says, my family goes bald early, so I'm trying to hold on to my hair as long as I can, and so does Foxy. And actually, I'm growing my hair up so I could do a hair roulette. Look it up if you don't know what it is, but I'm going to eventually do a hair roulette, and I want my hairdresser to have the most to work with. Let's Red Foxy, things I can't know. LOL. She got the die off of Amazon. Nice set. Screwdrivers. Let's see here. She needs some with diamond bits. And Nick said diamond bits are a girl's best friend. If the girl's worth holding on to, yes. Donna said Carl is now trying to look into the monitor as if that could help him see Foxy. Okay, Foxy, just to let you know, Carl has a thing with red hair. Bladed said I got a pretty nice pair of calipers and a scale from Amazon for weighing swords and reviews. Oh, that's nice. And Foxy says, especially when I want to get into simple faceting and stone carving. Diamond tips. And Carl says, love red hair.
Well, folks, we are 2 hours in, and I don't have it in me to try and burn another piece tonight. I do like the way these two turned out. I will probably do a couple more of these just to have on hand at the indiecreator.con. And
February 24 of 2024.
yep, Fowler, Indiana, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, because most of the state is on the wrong time zone. So, well, with that, folks, thank you all for coming out. And I know we got a few more comments here.
You may hit him up real quick.
Yeah.
Nick said, my brothers are tall and skinny, but I have more hair than both. You got it, give and take. And Donna said, that is an understatement on Carl loving red hair. And Carl's saying, everyone have a great evening. Foxy said that red suits her. Yep, for Carl's comment. Bladed, she's had many different colors, but I like her with red. Well, Bladed and Carl are now best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick said, rest, recover, hydrate, limber, back up. Thank you. That's for both of us, right? He did the work, but my brain needs to recover.
Can it truly, though? Can it?
Foxy said, see y'all later. Donna said, another fun show. And I wanted to get to this one. Xander says goodbye. Goodbye, Xander. Thank you for
Bye,
joining
Xander.
me.
All right. Time for the not a bedtime story.